And speed. Audio.
Scene 12, take 1.
Turn my brightness up just a little here.
You go ahead and say action when you like, okay?
Yep.
Well, hold on.
Alright. Let me know when you're settled.
Two forks in there.
We're just getting on
I
it.
should do.
Yep, no problem.
You want to finish the
I think it was mine. There you go. Oh, you know what? Lyle, I think the tea.
All right, lock it down, please.
Okay, yeah, I think so. It's hot.
Excellent. Pass it on down here, I'll see
Yep.
what you got.
Alright.
I'll pass
As soon
it
as he
back.
says action.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How long do you want this, Sarah?
However, you just instinct and you gotta end on Henry. So
Right.
just follow along whatever their story is, tell them, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll just go around the table. I'm going this way first, and so it starts with you three, and then it'll get to you guys over there. So I don't know if you want to be passing food or putting stuff on the plate when I'm over on that side facing you. Just have a little bit of
When
activity
do you
going.
want the tea to be passed? Probably when you're up to me, I'm gonna say,
Well, yeah, when I'm like behind Lyle,
okay,
you can
Got
pass the tea.
okay.
Alright.
All right, lock it down.
Okay, 1 second. I don't think we left.
All right, and action.
So this afternoon I was meaning to ask you, Daniel, what in the world were you doing up on the side of the silo?
Oh, this afternoon?
Yeah, you were way up there.
Well, I was just fixing.
You were just climbing for fun.
That's what
You've been climbing since you've been 3 years old.
everything's very good.
Yeah. I heard a story that you used to climb the tree with just cowboy boots on, nothing else.
Do I want to hear this? I really want to hear
You
this.
don't sound serious.
I don't think I want to hear half the story
Well,
that you guys tell. I honestly.
Probably as big as your fish story you told once.
What's that, Dad?
That time you guys were down there fishing for those fish and you brought that one big fish home and you were telling me all about it. I never did see that fish. You saw it?
Yeah, we showed you. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember it too.
He remembers the fish story though.
It
About a
reeked.
fish.
You guys found that thing on the shore. It was reeking.
No, we didn't.
No, we actually threw a pickle out there. You did. No, it's all we had for bait. I'm serious.
Oh, you boys are always full of it. Doc Webster keeps teasing you about that. There's no fish in that pond.
Doc.
Yeah, I know.
Anything about fishing in ponds, does he?
He doesn't want to fish, bro.
He likes to eat fish. I like to eat fish. I wish you'd bring fish more. I'll fry them if you bring them.
Sure will.
All right, cut. I'm gonna go around a little bit slower than that,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move this thing over here.
Back everything up.
Actually, it's the same. I'm not actually cutting, Sarah. So. Oh, I was telling this, Sarah. I wasn't actually stopping recording.
You guys, I want you to try a different conversation now, brand new conversation.
Okay.
For sure.
Still telling the story.
Oh, yeah. You're full of stories.
All right. I'm gonna go a little slower, and when I get
just let us out there.
all right, when I get back over to here, I want Henry to finish the story. So I'm gonna go one full rotation around. I'll go a little slower than I did last time.
Okay.
But I want Henry and maybe Daniel to finish laughing and finish the story when I'm over here.
Okay. But it has to be a different story. That's what Sarah said.
If you guys want to tip over the outhouse on Halloween, that was a pretty typical thing for the guys to do.
That I don't want to hear it.
All right, tipping over the outhouse.
Halloween.
Well, they tip over the outhouse. They would wait till somebody went out there and then they tip it over on
Have
them.
we started yet?
We have not started.
That would be embarrassing right there.
All right. And lock it down.
Okay.
And action.
So I was going through the woods today and I saw our old fort that we built when we were about 5 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Still kind of standing, but it was a lot smaller than I remember. You been back there lately?
Yeah. Well, it's smaller because I took some of the doors apart. I brought them in and had a little fire the other night in the back.
The one thing I've seen, there's about 30 cigarette butts out there. I wonder who those are.
No secret.
You're quit smoking in the barn, but I think you're smoking somewhere else now.
Say it, tea's ready.
Okay.
I'll pass that down.
I did it.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
I know, you boys pull all kinds of tricks. I don't know. There's a few that I don't think your mom and dad might want to know about.
Oh, man.
No.
I probably don't want to know half the stories that you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Henry starts it. I just follow Henry's lead.
No, I just bring it up because I just kind of thinking about the times that we used to just hang out and spend countless nights out there just getting bit by the mosquitoes. That was kind of one thing that I didn't like too much, but we'd spend days out there. It was fun.
We tried sleeping overnight up there once in a while.
Not
We
really,
got
no.
scared of we swore there was a ghost, right? You remember that?
It wasn't a
Captain-
ghost.
No.
That's that time
it
you
wasn't.
guys.
That was
time
a
you guys.
cat that was licking your feet.
I'd love to know
Okay.
what were you walking?
All right. That was good. Oh, can we move that light pole there?
There's something
Right.
there.
Perfect. All right.
Good eye.
What's yeah. All right. That was really good. And then we're gonna need these boots moved too.
Oh. I think he's doing audio.
I am. And then is that Helena back there? Let's get your blue pants out of the light there and your shoe out of the light. I think if it's in the shadow, it'll be fine. But I just want to be sure we're not catching blue pants back there. All right. And
Pass the tea back.
when I come back over this way the second time, I know it's hard to control the conversation, but I'd love more laughter from like you three and more like energy. Because when I came back, there wasn't a ton of energy. I mean, there was conversation here, but I'd love laughter and energy and finish the conversation, like wrap the conversation up as I come back over to you three here.
Okay.
Did you do a
Chick flick.
I'm still recording, so.
More
Okay.
family.
I just want to share a story with you about my dad. That might be kind of neat.
Okay.
My dad, whenever he was younger, my grandfather was having a birthday party at the church. They had a surprise party for him. They thought they were going there for some kind of a church party, and he had no clue it was for him. But he told my dad he needed to go across the creek to bring the cow in that was pregnant because it was going to have a calf. So as he was going across this creek, because he thought if the creek fills up, we're not going to get that cow back in for the barn, put in the barn. And so these boys went out, my dad and his buddy, and they saw this fish flopping around in this puddle. And my dad went over there and he slapped at that puddle. And they were both looking at that puddle going, wow, look at the size of that fish. And then the other guy started slapping at him. He's going, oh, that thing's huge, it's bigger than we are. My dad took his arm as hard as he could and he slammed it into that water. And it went up through the gill of that fish and it bit down on his arm. And he pulled that fish out of there. Next thing you know, he's coming running up to the house and his arm's all bloody from this fish. And they're carrying this thing back to the house. It's bigger than my dad.
All right.
This is a real story.
It's a real story.
Okay, we could use something like that.
That is not
But-
is
but
it
we-
real?
Yeah, a blue check.
But we would need it like super short. Like remember the time that Grandpa was fishing with his arm and caught some
It's up to
whopper
them.
or
Whatever you want to do.
I mean,
It
just
could have been Frank.
something along those lines. If you want to use that story, if you've got something else, just keep it short and funny and lively.
You didn't like my 10-minute story.
But I'm gonna go around once more. I love the passing of the tea going on over here. And are you guys comfortable ad-libbing doing another story here? Good, because you're gonna have to. All right. Lock it down.
Yeah, the mosquito, there's a few.
All right. Here we go. And action.
So, Nettie and Lillian, remember this? We're in the kitchen.
For what?
No.
You don't want to go any farther, do you?
They were doing, I don't know, they were baking. And Henry pulls me in and we hide under the table. And I remember Nettie turning around, setting the plate down. Henry grabs the plate, shoves it under the table. She turns around, where'd the plate go?
You boys.
You said, I don't know, it's like, what'd you do with the plate? And then
You were always
put it
doing
back
stuff
on the
like that.
table.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's right here. I must have lost my mind. And then do the same thing over and over again. And then
That's right.
smash.
And I finally caught you.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
When
Yeah,
the plate
that's
broke. Yeah. When Henry dropped the plate. You got a bug right here.
That's strong enough for you?
Oh, you boys are always full of it. Oh.
All right. That was good. Can we get Henry to talk a little bit more?
Yeah. All right.
Because I'd kind of like Henry to be kind of the life of the party here.
Sorry.
Henry, can you get a story that would be
Story
fun,
of
uplifting?
Yeah, you started with some silo story. What happened with that?
Yeah, I mean, I
You
couldn't-
threw that out there and then...
All right. Well,
We started
You're-
yucking too much.
you got something that you can ad lib in about that amount
I
of
like
time?
staying
And other people can cut in, butt
butt
in. You've been
Yeah.
doing super well.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
All right.
Can I have the tea again?
All right. We're gonna do it again. Lock it down. And action.
So where do you run off to today at 2 o'clock?
Dad or me?
You were
Probably
gone.
both of them.
I saw you head up towards the mailbox and you took a left. I didn't see you for like 2 more hours.
Oh, I was just heading down. I thought I saw a little skunk. And
Yeah,
You go chase it.
there was 2 sets of human foot tracks there.
Henry, I don't know. No.
I want to hear about this. I want to hear a little bit more.
Tell me more.
Well, they're just a little bit smaller than yours. I don't know.
Everybody's always telling on you. Now you've got to pay back.
You guys are always getting after me, so.
Yeah.
So who's she?
No. If
I'm
anything,
sure
it's
she's
Henry's
a
girl.
great person.
That's funny.
Something you're not telling us.
That's some pickles. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. That was that time around. That was good. Let's pass the tea a little bit quicker.
Okay.
This ad-lib story is getting tougher.
We're running out of story. Think of something that you did when you were a boy.
I like, this actually happened to us, is that we had a bottle rocket war from our, from the barn to the ground. Bottle rockets.
Started the field on fire.
We did not, but we should have started the barn on fire. They'd land and then we'd stomp them out. I'd be panicking. But kids, yeah, now we'd probably go to jail, but
All
we
right.
would.
What you need over there?
Let's do it one more time. And again, Josh, I'm going to make you tell
Okay.
the majority of the story here. Everyone can butt in, add fun parts to it. And Lillian, pass the tea just a little bit quicker
Okay.
when I'm over on that side in between,
Okay.
as soon as I pass Lyle.
Okay.
And I'm ready to go again, if you are.
Lock it down upstairs, please.
All right, Josh, you got something in mind?
I guess. I mean, I can.
All
Well,
right, we'll just go with it.
Yeah. Okay.
you can do one of the ones we've done.
Yeah. If you want to go back and retell something.
It's keeps it fresh if it's new. Do it a new topic.
Yeah.
New topic.
New topic?
All right.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Here we go. And lock it down.
Okay. Thank you.
Good.
Can we start with 11?
And action.
Alright, so no one's coming clean.
Yeah, what?
Who in the world took my pants off my end of my bed last night? it was funny for the first couple hours this morning. I've been waiting for someone to say that.
Nobody's talking.
Dan?
No, seriously.
I wouldn't touch those.
That's great. That's a good one. I know a little bit.
No, seriously. I'm not kidding.
I love how
Put
you
some
say
in-
seriously.
So did you notice your pants were missing when you got up this morning?
My pants. I had to sit there for probably 2 hours, it felt like.
Probably one of your little friends brought them.
Whoa,
My little friends.
I know.
They were dirtier than they were when they were there last night. Someone was wearing them.
Maybe Dad's doing a little. Are you doing some?
Yeah,
field work
right.
in the middle of the night?
I can't wear his pants, are you kidding me?
Probably
Fishing.
cleaning out first.
Fishing. I think somebody was out fishing.
Okay.
Alright.
That's that one. Let's do it one more time, and this will be the last time around.
All right, this one I want a story between Dan and Henry, another memory of perhaps with
Okay.
Grandpa. I want a grandpa story.
I'm trying to remember it's the 40s. So
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't say things like,
Remember when Grandpa was in the Civil War?
Yeah.
Say things like what?
Hanging out.
well, like,
Just watch-
I don't
just
know,
watch
like,
the language.
seriously,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mm.
watch the
Yeah.
language.
Okay.
or like, that was awesome.
Watch your what?
Language.
Okay.
No,
Just things like that.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
awesome.
Oh, gotcha, like bummer and all that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Do it.
Somebody said that earlier. Somebody said
Yeah,
bummer.
okay.
Alright.
There's some guy laying outside there that doesn't have a home.
Okay.
Alright.
That's what
I
it
want a story about Grandpa. I want Henry and Daniel to tell it.
Oh.
It's a collaboration
Frank
between you
Wilson.
two, telling a story about you guys
Oh.
and Grandpa. About Grandpa.
There you go.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Alright? And lock it down. Action.
Hey, remember back when we were probably 7, 8 years old? Grandpa would bring us over to the fair.
Yeah. It's nice.
I think he had
Oh, I see.
a lot of fun playing with the chickens there.
Yeah.
Hey, thrill feed.
Boy. The guys that were working that chicken stand, they'd see him. Oh, here comes. That's what they call him. Here comes big guy.
Yeah.
I think we would laugh at Grandpa more than anything.
Oh man.
He's a big man.
Yeah. He took us to the fair. But he was the kid. I mean, he was the child, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he? I felt like we had to kind of where to go. Where did Grandpa go?
He
I
would
do
eat
miss
this
those
whole
days,
meal. He would eat this whole meal. That would be his meal, and then we'd, you know.
What I'd do to go back to that.
No, those were the good old days.
Alright.
They can do more.
Okay, we can keep on going.
Yeah, one more.
Alright.
One more.
Let's start it off a little bit more fun with a little bit more laughing, so I don't know what that would be.
Talk about Lyle working in a speakeasy as a boy.
It's getting out there. On the what?
Speaking of capacity.
I mean, you guys can poke fun at each other too.
Yeah.
Like that works really well. Like you poked fun about his smoking.
I like the barn that you guys thought was a ghost, but he was just
What
having
about
a smoke.
Nettie? I mean,
Yeah, I wish we would have done that.
stories in school. I mean, any of that. Anything to give some background, and anything with Solvig too.
Something with an outhouse.
Don't forget about talking about her.
Did we ever do that one? Did we ever talk about that? I don't think we did. That's always fun. Outhouse tipping while somebody's in it.
Alright.
Outhouse tipping.
They used to do it. They used to do it for.
Outhouse tipping.
Yeah, they did,
Yes,
they
we
did,
did.
it was
Somebody was in there.
in
Hip
Halloween, yeah, it was big to tip over.
Yeah, do that one, do that
It
one.
was really big to do it, and it was,
Who'd you do it to them?
Grandpa? I don't know.
You
Remember when Dad?
could say we,
Remember that one time we came home after the circus, you know? You love carnivals and circuses.
we didn't know it was him.
All right, we're gonna start in 20 seconds.
Alright.
Boy, did you run.
Next time, help the outhouse, I like that.
All right,
Okay?
outhouse.
Outhouse Halloween,
But
10
make
seconds.
it original, okay?
yeah.
Make it
Hey, somebody needs to put a new Sears catalog in the outhouse, by the way. The last one's run out.
All right, here we go. And lock it down. All right, action.
I remember a long time ago when Grandma went out to the outhouse and you and I,
Oh, man.
I felt terrible.
Oh, that was Halloween night. That's.
I think that was one of his last memories.
Oh.
oh,
Talk about that.
Okay.
Well, we had a friend that was wearing pretty much the exact same
now,
hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, covering his face.
now your boys, are you the ones that knocked over the outhouse at school that same night?
But that Halloween night was terrible because we thought we were getting our buddy. And so we tipped it over, and Grandma comes out. Right? Soaking wet.
I've never seen him so mad. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen Henry run so fast.
I don't think so. I think he's not very happy either. She had to clean it
Grandma
up.
still,
Oh man.
Grandma still is forgiving us for that.
She was after you guys.
She doesn't believe that we didn't think it was her.
No.
I'm surprised he lived as long as he did. You
Oh.
boys around.
Well, he could give it.
All right, that was good. When I come back like that, don't start another part of the conversation.
Okay.
Was it Grandma or Grandpa that was in that outhouse? I heard
Grandma.
some hers and I heard some hymns.
Grandma was in there first.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
So you wanted to come up to our.
I think it sounded like.
Right, I just wasn't sure who was in the outhouse because I heard some people say him, some people
Well, then when
people
I
say
asked them
her.
if they were the ones that tipped over the one at the schoolhouse, you should have seen their reaction.
That's
I loved that.
That was good.
I loved that, just busting out laughing at a comment like
You really
that.
want to know it was Grandma and Grandpa.
What kind of a rating is this?
Grandma and Grandma both.
So you wanted to come down
There's
and
a two-holer.
like quiet down to a.
Yeah, it can end laughing. Laughing would
Okay.
be good,
Okay.
but just don't start a new portion
Okay.
of the conversation when
Okay.
I start pulling back there.
Okay.
All right,
Tea.
we're running out of dinner here.
Yeah.
How's the food?
Those pickles went fast.
I think everybody over there is jealous.
And they gotta have enough food to
Yeah,
last
I mean,
two more
two
meals.
more-
I loved that one. The story itself, there wasn't continuity.
Sure.
Which is tough when you guys don't know the
When they
story.
script it, yeah.
All right. One more time. So the story about a raccoon in the barn, maybe?
Yeah, maybe
Or-
going hunting for
Hunting.
that raccoon.
That's a good idea.
That's another good one. They always had to go out at night because the dog would never shut up till you go out and shoot the thing.
All right. Here we go. Lock it down. And action.
Yeah, I think back lots when we were 5 years old and we were up in the hayloft back middle of the night. We heard a raccoon come in downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
We thought it was a raccoon anyway.
Oh. Yeah.
And all of a sudden we started smelling some cigarette smoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
So who was that?
There was a
Smoky
big
raccoon.
bear.
Big bear.
Smokey the bear.
You're passive.
Okay.
Is that what you call yourself now?
You boys are so funny.
I still
They
laid out
still
and
think
then one
that.
raccoon was lost, but we were hunting one down in the middle of the night. We almost had it, and then suddenly we smelled some cigarette smoke, and I swear the raccoon smelled it too, because we got it off and wore our cover.
It's probably the time I caught you boys smoking out there.
Oh,
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, there's been some cigarette butts behind the schoolhouse lately.
And that's it for that one. Sarah, do you have any direction?
Nice reptile on that one.
We're trying.
No, I know. What's that?
How many times do you wanna do it?